Traveling to Horizon Luna Colony.
Alright, well, here we go.
Initiating match.
I'm not ready for this, you guys. I'll be honest.
Same.
There's a reason I'm not a commentator.
It's alright, I got you. Sorry, I was having to take my anxiety meds there for a second.
No worries, man, no worries.
But
no,
the Coven
I was...
actually this last week nearly got their first win, so we'll see if they can take some of the momentum that they had from the last game coming into this one.
See, I don't know who's gonna win this. Like, just looking at the lineups, I personally think that Arctic's gonna take it because their DPS players, in my opinion, are just that much better over the Coven. But obviously, I haven't seen this new Coven team play.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Steel Mail.
Like, yeah. I didn't think he was gonna be allowed to play. I'll be honest with you. To be completely honest.
Interesting to see if they're going to continue with Combat Mr. Mercy on the Symmetra here. It seems if they do stick with that, they're going to be potentially just teleporting straight to the point.
Probably.
They do roll out with that, but Raymond Man...
Steel Mail will be playing the main tank for the Coven. Let's see how he does. I believe that's his first game in the league.
Oh, the early trap on the Combat Mr. Mercy, and he does fall.
Oh, he does
managing to get the pick.
Yeah, they're running Lucio for soul healing on this.
No, they have a Moira. Banana's on the Moira.
Oh yeah. My bad, I missed that one.
That was a good anti by Ginja.
Exy
Dom gets the early charge on the chest, and solid hold for the defense right now.
Stuck in this choke here.
They're stuck, but an early coalescence from Banana Cream Soda. Dom charges in, the counter charge comes in. Dom falls very low, but they're managing to keep him alive. Shatter comes in, but doesn't really get anyone, gets blocked.
Nice block by Steel Mail.
Meanwhile, Combat Mr. Mercy and Llamas are on the point right now.
Is he gonna get a tick here?
They almost got the first tick.
They got 3 picks.
Say that they do come in. Tyre comes in, gets combat.
Oh,
but the unfortunate pin on the wall.
The pin.
That was unfortunate. Diva Bomb coming in.
They still might take it here.
I think they will. They have the spawner's advantage.
Yeah, just Diva.
Yeah, they're gonna take that. Coven taking point 1.
I was gonna say, it seemed like they were kind of staggering themselves whenever they were staying in that right side choke, but they did enough of a distraction so that Combat Mr. Mercy could respawn and teleport onto the point, create a distraction.
And a grab here from Trella.
Grab
gonna
gets
get
a couple.
1, 2. Or Raymond with a nice tack visor to rebalance the fight.
This will be some late staggers onto Combat and Banana Cream Soda potentially.
Yeah, Banana needs to either try and get out here or just die. He should not be staggering like this.
Yeah, that's a really late stagger. They do have 4 ults though.
Coming, yep.
Interesting to see if they choose to use them all this fight. Meanwhile, there's nothing on the defensive side for Arctic. Simwall comes out early. They do get the first tick though. Arctic just willingly giving their first tick up.
To just get more people on point here.
Ooh, Shatter gets cancelled as he dies.
And the counter Shatter.
Exydom unfortunately.
Looks like Coven's gonna take point 2, no problem here.
They do have 1 tick.
Full essence coming out from Razor.
Devil Slayer died as he got the EMP though. He will have it the next fight though. If he can get back. They should potentially be able to win this back though. They do have the spawner advantage. Grab doesn't catch anyone.
Oh, no wait. That
gets 2 people pulled in.
That's a good grab. Nothing gonna
EMP
drop
comes
though.
in though,
That's
nullifies
a
the
big
beat.
EMP. Oh, there's a pin on Delamas.
Nice deep.
And Coven goes down. They do get a tick
hold.
though.
Pick holds for the moment.
Chasm will get staggered.
They did invest quite a few ultimates though. They did invest the Coalescence, the grab, and that EMP.
Raymond's on his signature hero Tracer now and already at 91% for his ult.
Combat Mr. Mercy choosing to flex over to the Tracer as well.
I'd never seen him play Tracer. This should be
I've never
interesting.
seen him play DPS outside of Symmetra, so this is going to be interesting. Ooh,
big
good
shatter there.
Nullifies the Coalescence. Nano goes on to him. Picks going in favor of the defense. It'll be a late stagger on the Chastin here.
Oh, he gets one. Oh,
And the
BM
tactical
from
crouch. Chastin though, he did use Blade that last fight though. Fortunately, didn't seem to really manage to do much. Just swap over to the Widow though. And Combat choosing to go with the Mei. Interesting pick here. Teams just kind of feeling each other out for the moment, trying to get sight lines for Chastin to get another pick. The Ryan does fall. He does manage to get Devil Slayer, but does
It is an even trade, though. But Arctic is going to have spawn advantage here, so they are going to be back and regroup for anybody else.
They're nearing both tank ults as a Coven. So let's see if they're going to be able to do anything with that. They won't really have a whole lot of follow-up damage though, unless Chastin and Combat can hit their shots. As I say that, Chastin picks off Raymond then. It's an early pick. Grab comes in defensively, Coalescence as well, but the Mei wall blocking most of the damage off.
Huge shatter.
Shatter comes in as
Shatter
well.
as well.
That's
That's
everyone.
gonna be a
They
reset
did
for the
use
Coven.
3 ults to win that fight, though.
So
The only
EMP.
thing that Arctic is close to is a sound barrier here.
They do have the EMP though. If Devil Slayer can time the EMP just right, then they should be able to win this fight, even with the ult economy in favor of Coven. And Chastin actually switching off. Widow choosing to swap over to the Hanzo. Potentially trying to give them that Big Bang combo.
Potentially.
Early
That's a
EMP.
big
more.
EMP.
It's 4 and the grab doesn't get anyone. It's on the point. Beat comes in just a tad late, unfortunately. Combat gets 2 though. It's both DPS down, but way too many down for the offensive side. But it looks like they're still wanting to push this. Shatter and Blizzard being used. Shatter didn't
Nobody
catch
in that
anything.
Blizzard.
Blizzard actually did catch the Reinhardt.
Oh, did it? I did not see that.
Yeah, he was on the very edge of it.
Carla swapping over to Diva here. Probably just to get back to the point.
Potential more late staggers.
Coven gonna have 1 fight left in this last push of the first round. They did get 40% though.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, nice pick by Chastin on Raymond.
Block Shatter.
Nice.
Grab comes in, gets a lot of people, but not a lot of follow-up. Dragons just separating the team. Good
Honor on
beat.
the Zarya falling right there.
Both beats being used. Raymond Man gets the pick on the steal. Death Blossom comes in. No Diva, but Death Blossom only managing to catch Trella, surprisingly.
Oh, the Blizzard
the
got
Blizzard got-
canceled.
Shut down.
Died as the animation was coming in.
But it looks like Arctic will hold here.
Coven managed to get 40%, so there will be no draw. There will be either a win
Yep.
or a loss.
Win or a loss. That is good news. We just left the Kyle difference. Which team is Kyle on?
He's
I
on the
believe
Coven.
he's Coven.
Yep.
Initiating
Alright,
So he
that
will be
means
on next map
he
instead
needs-
of
he needs
Combat
to be
Mercy.
moved. Yep.
Combat Mercy is just filling for this map.
Well, it said he left the game.
Who, Kyle? Oh,
Yeah, it said he joined, then he said he left.
Oh, that's odd. Well, if he comes back, he can play the next map for Combat Mercy.
ready for battle.
I was gonna say, it seems that from the early picks from Arctic, looks like we could be seeing early goats, but as I say that, Raymond and Connor switching off
Attackers
over to the
incoming.
Reaper and Tracer respectively. But they're running triple support, so I don't know that they'll necessarily stick with this unless someone else will be swapping them out.
There, and there's the switch back to Azario. Connor.
Seems a bit undecisive of what they're trying to run here, but
Hopefully they decide in time. And it looks like it's a triple tank dive. I haven't seen this in a long time.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
up they're
See how
basically going mountain goats.
Oh, they have them here, and there's the goats. Gotta love it.
So you got mountain goats, and then you've got May and the Junkrat, which
It looks like they're gonna go
Could
right
do
to
work.
point. Connor's on point already. It's Hammond.
It's that good from Arctic now.
May wall
Delta
walls,
Disc. Yep.
walls a couple people off. They get their early pick on the Devil Slayer. Actually, Dom falls as well.
And it-
Razor
But the
falls.
Coven will
And so
get this
far, a
fight.
solid hold from the Coven. Looks like they could potentially stagger Connor here. And a very late stagger onto the hamster. Raven Man electing to go with the Pharah. Pharah typically doesn't do well on this map in particular just because of the tight corridors and whatnot, but see how it pays dividends for them.
Devil Slayer teleporting right onto point here.
Tire comes out for the Coven, gets Devil Slayer. And the man does fall, Exidom, and it'll be another reset for Arctic. No late staggers it seems this time.
Coven gonna have 4 ults here, almost 5, with Trella at 90 through the grav.
And Exedom's choosing to forego the Winston, swaps over to the ride. Slayer up into the point. Hamster ult comes in. Beat as well, a good beat. Good, not just to get everyone.
A
Grab
big
gets
grab from
basically
Trella.
everyone. Huge grab, but Trella does fall. Just the DPS and Ginja alive. Managed to make it out. Devil Slayer, unfortunately, as I said, that does fall. Raven Man and Devil Slayer nearing their ultimates. It's taken them a little bit to get to these ultimates, to be fair. As the Coven are doing a pretty solid job holding right now. Counter charge comes in. Exidom unfortunately is behind. Steel Mail does fall. The pick so far in favor for the Coven. Shatter gets one, but unfortunately gets traded out. Okay, the Cheston dies as well. Death Blossom coming in, and Arctic are managing to pull this one back. Investing quite a bit though. 4 ultimates there, but they did manage to pull this back. Steel,
Bastion
unfortunately,
swapping over to
is,
the Widow.
and Steel, a very, very interesting decision to try to go in on that. It's a late stagger.
He is going to be down for a couple seconds if they regroup. If Arctic gets onto point here, they should be able to win with this first push.
They do have Barrage and Beat.
There's the beat from Arctic.
Beat comes out, Devil Slayer does fall unfortunately. Chaston picks him off. But
Chaston dropping to Raymond. That's a big barrage from Raymond.
it's just Combat and Llamas. To say that
And
Combat
that's
falls. Llama's unfortunately not able to stay on the point. And Arctic takes map 1.
Play of the game.
Surrender to my will.
Double, triple. Quadruple kills to heal you. Epic.
Ah, thanks, loves.
Call difference is back. He should be getting on this map now.
Yep.
Alright, let's swap teams. Next map will be Blizzard World. Coven. Quadski. Oh yeah, he's in Coven.
He's on
too.
the Coven, yep.
They might sub him in. Who's this other guy? Spleo. I don't think he's on any teams. Could be wrong.
I don't think so because it's on friends only, so they might have joined.
I think he joined on me. I think he's still on my list.
Okay, so Arctic's gonna swap in Suicidal for its Razor. And Coven's gonna swap in Quadski for Steel Mail. Coven is ready, waiting for Arctic. Alright, map 2 underway.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Initiating match.
Alright, map 2 is underway. Arctic is up 1-0 right now with their win on Horizon.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It's like we're saying Orisa, Diva, with Genji,
What's he
Mei,
on the Orisa? This is something I would like to see him play.
Moira,
I've
and
seen
Lucy
him
on the side of Coven.
play Ryan, and he plays a decent Reinhardt, so I would love to see how he adapts with the Orisa Diva here.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And Arctic has
Two,
Tracer,
they are both
Reaper,
main tanks, but they require two very different skill sets.
Ryan, Zarya, Moira, and Lucio. Sasuke will go down with that fire strike. Dominator.
Eva getting demeched here. And it looks like Arctic is going to take this. Only Chastin alive on the Genji. Trying to contest, but he does fall there.
I'm on fire.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Allow me to repair the damage.
The payload moves towards our desired outcome.
A Dragon Blade coming in from Chastin.
Oh,
He's
we'll
going to
get
fall
shot
there
down by
though.
Raymond.
Get into position. Kill the Mahal.
Looks like Quatsky made that quick swap from the Orisa to the Rhine to handle the brawl.
My ultimate is charging.
Big Death Blossom coming in from Devil Slayer there.
And they're gonna
Chastin's still contesting the point.
gonna
He is
capture
going to
this point,
fall.
yep.
Arctic is going to take point 2.
Power of destruction. This will improve your condition.
Oh,
The
still
Melons actually made it to the point. Wow.
I thought that was gonna get shot down with that too, but nope. Still got the blizzard off.
Shatter coming in from Quatsky gets
We'll get
2. We'll only get 1 kill there. Oh, second kill coming in on the Reaper.
I pass this forth.
Arctic will regroup. He does have 2 ult on coming up. The Covenant 3 on their side. Chastin is looking for that double blossom. And there it is. Oh, but he gets shut down by
Shatter coming in to stop the Death Blossom. A grab coming out from the side of Arctic.
Lots of
Blossom going into
now.
that. Gets one. Mercy is in Valkyr.
Looks like this fight will go to the Coven. Because Arctic will go reset.
Arctic with just over 3 minutes on the clock here to try and force
Raymond now
towards
switching
the
to the
third point.
McCree to contest the Farah. Good change. Casting is for us in the back lines. Oh, but he will get. Looks like they're gonna try to push this with Coalescence. Oh,
Big shatter coming in from Klotski, but he's gonna fall. Eva Bomb is a little late. It is gonna get one though.
Still got Raymond though. So they're still gonna push this payload.
It looks like they.
And yep, they will
Coven
cap it.
not gonna be able to recontest.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
We have 2 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock for next round.
Initiating match.
Is there an easier way to change spectator control?
What do you mean? Like changing?
Changing players. 'Cause I don't have any of my spectator controls set. Okay, yeah, I'll go in and do that later. Alright, there we go.
Attackers in
You can apply controls for like spectate next or spectate previous.
Oh yeah, no, I got most of my controls. I just never spectate anybody, so
Yeah.
never actually set those up.
It's like we're saying McCree, Junkrat, Roadhog, Reinhardt,
An interesting comp coming in from the Coven here.
Moira, and
With
Zenyatta on
the-
the side of Arctic.
3 supports, and then the
Oh, this is
solo
season,
DPS
this is like season
on the
10 comp
Hanzo.
right here from the Coven. Solo DPS with Hanzo, with Ryan and Zarya, and triple support. Both teams straight picks, but and now Coven does have the advantage. Oh, here comes Riptire.
objective A captured. Escort the payload.
After point 1, Coven is going to have the ult advantage here. If they use this correctly, they should be able to push this point with no problem. A big fire strike from Klotski there.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Both hammer downs getting used there. Dominator picking up 2, Devil Slayer picking up banana.
Architect will win this team fight, but Coven does have the long advantage.
See how Arctic responds here.
Okay, my apologies,
Arctic
fellas.
and his-
Someone was at my door.
No worries, no worries. Arctic is in a very good spot here with their ults.
They have 5 ults coming up, yep. Rally just comes out from Trella. There goes Riptide.
Riptide.
Riptire coming in around the back for Devil
And we'll
Slayer.
get
Devil
Picking
Slayer
up
gets
2.
2. Huge tire.
Watch he's
Oh,
gonna
very-
get away and get shattered.
Very late shatter from Exidom there. A very questionable shatter there.
It was an attempt to stop Fuzzy, but he did get Fuzzy, but didn't get any follow-up for it.
Both teams nearing 4 ultimates.
Fuzzy does get the
Watch
point on
he gets the
Raymond,
pit
man.
onto Raymond then.
Whole hog comes out. Doesn't really manage to do a lot of damage.
Coalescence being used by banana.
Connor playing the flanking Roadhog.
Another Riptire from Devil Slayer gets chasted. Meanwhile, 5 ultimates will be
Connor.
coming online
I
shortly.
don't know how he managed to escape. Oh, so there he goes down right now.
Both support ults being used on the defensive side. Shatter gets 1.
And Dragon will get 2.
Dragons get 2. High Noon doesn't manage to catch anyone. And the Coven are just pushing forward right now. Beat does come in. Waterfalls,
Huge shatter,
huge
gets 4.
shatter. Gets 5 actually. Managed to catch everyone but the Moira. Another Riptire coming in from Devil Slayer. Does get taken out this time.
on the Riptire.
Adolescence comes in. Devil Slayer manages to catch out the Lucio. Whole Hog comes in, keeping people off the point. Does manage
nice.
to catch Quadski.
Hog kill by Quadski.
I believe the picks will be in favor of the defense here, and it looks like Coven are still wanting to push this though. It'll be a couple of late staggers here though.
Gonna be a very late stagger on the Zarya there.
They are
From
gonna
Raymond.
retreat right now to regroup. Good hold.
They
by
are nearing
Arctic
the
there.
Grab Dragons combo though.
Ginja goes down. He's
Oh,
Yes,
nice,
he gets this off
nice
right
hook by Connor on Quadski. That's gonna delay their push.
that's gonna allow time for Ginja to get back.
Arctic does now have the
There
time
is a-
advantage.
Coven is close to Grab Dragons, but Ginja with that Transcendence can stop the whole thing. Kyle here moving in for the grab. No grab for that dragon.
Shit, without the grab.
Very questionable decision there.
Quadski
Riptire
got
gets
taken out. Bella dropping as well.
So they're gonna hold this here. It's gonna be another reset.
Potential
for
late
the
stagger
Coven.
on the Llamas. Yep. Banana Cream Soda does manage to
Shasta
make
does
out with
make
his
the
life.
swap to Pharaoh now.
They do have Transcendence though on the defensive side. Early Rally comes out. A stun onto the
Grab
Whole
coming
Hog.
out from Kyle.
Grab and Coalescence. They do get 2. Transcendence just a tad late from Gindragod, but a good Shatter gets 3. Quadski used his as well, but didn't get anyone. Beat comes in, keeping everyone alive on the Coven.
Chasm with 2 picks.
Chaston gets 2.
like they should be able to capture.
Small contest here though.
They are contesting this.
Tracer and the
We
Roadhog.
go to Riptire. Oh, but
Riptire
shut
gets
down by
taken out
Captain.
again. Ryan charges in, does get banana cream soda. That's your main heals out. Coalescence coming in as well. And Arctic are holding. Chastin and Llamas need to get out, otherwise they're just gonna stagger themselves.
Chastin dropped there. Is Llama's gonna make it out?
Llamas makes it out, but barely. Banana cream soda as well.
Llamas
Someone's
is
gotta
just
touch.
sitting in position. Banana has touched the point, so he's gonna force overtime here.
Llamas
Both supports drop.
unfortunately
Watsky and
Pulse
Trello.
bomb.
Pyle's able to get back. Chastin with the
Chastin
barrage.
Gets
He's gonna get one, but he's gonna fall. And it looks
And
the
it's
Arctic is
not
gonna hold
enough.
for map 2. Moving to
Solid
2-0
hold by
for
Arctic.
the side of Arctic.
They held that for 3 minutes, I believe. In that last point.
Play of the game.
That was a big shatter.
Triple.
Score is now 2-0 Arctic.
Epic.
Ah, impressive, if I do say so myself.
Map 3 is Oasis. Let's see if there's any subs from either team. The Coven is good, waiting on Arctic.
Does anybody have this SP Leo person added? Who is
Alright, looks like both teams are ready. Splio, I don't know. He's not on my friends list.
Neither on mine. It might be someone who's in the game then.
Probably.
Welcome to Oasis.
Alright, both teams ready. Here we go. Map 3. 2-0 in this favor of Arctic.
Initiating match.
I'm honestly surprised that we haven't seen a lot more of Reaper and a little and less. Well, it's not really surprising that we see less of the goats because of the whole Brigitte nerf and the Diva double nerf.
Honestly, I am surprised we're not seeing the goats from Arctic, because that's what they are known for running. They ran it all of last season in the OPT.
When
Yeah,
in
they
doubt,
won it
goats
with
it out.
they won it with goats,
Ready for battle.
which
We did
I don't
see a
know,
bit
it's-
of it on the horizon.
they was a, what, one push?
Yeah.
It was
And
a
then
one
they
push, but
swapped
it's
off.
it wasn't even the true form of goats though, because it was
Yeah.
basically mountain goats.
Yeah, it was staff goats. We do see Devil Slayer on that Reaper though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture objective.
See, once again, triple support on the side of Coven with solo DPS with Princess.
That's
pick.
gonna get Ginja. Hotsky is gonna fall to the other Ryan.
The objective is
Charge comes in.
Ryan is
Exodom
now
will fall.
alone.
Very questionable charge there. Was by himself. The man gets the pick on the Chastin. 4v3, 4v4 on the point right now.
Kyle at 100 charge already.
An early grab. Pulse Bomb doesn't manage to connect with anything, and Raymond Man will fall. Capture point does go in favor of Arctic. But numbers and man advantage in favor
Counter Shatter.
of Coven. Both
Connor
Shatters
going
managing
down.
to get quite a few people. Ginja just trying to stall.
will
Does
flip the
luckily
point.
make it out with his life.
Also advantage goes to Coven. They have 3 coming up. Almost 4 ults coming up.
Zarya is by herself. Cal Difference does have the grab. They do get the pick on the both tanks.
Tap them with 2
For
packs.
the moment. For the moment, Coven holds. Potential late stagger on the Ginja. As I say that, doesn't make it out with his life. Hearing 5 ultimates on the side for Coven. Meanwhile, Devil Slayer does have that Death Blossom. Early pick on the Raven Man. Death
big
Blossom
pick.
from behind.
We'll get the llamas.
Only gets Lumbus.
Meteor Strike coming in here from Chastin.
Coalescence coming in as well from Banana. Dizzy Cider will
Chastin picking
fall.
up another support.
Shatter only manages to get one. Pin comes in, but the beat saves him. The
Bucky
counter
uses
Shatter
but it
comes
gets blocked
in.
by Dominator there.
Gets blocked, but a grab from Kyle.
по готовности.
Counter
A
grab
big
comes in
grab,
as well.
counter.
Unfortunately, yeah, team kill. For us. Oh no. Justin's trying to
Justin
contest,
just
but he
trying
will
to
go
stall.
down. Narco will take back the point.
You're basically in one fight territory though. If they win this next fight, they take the point. You don't have any ults to work with though, so this is potentially going to be a dry run. Meanwhile, they are nearing both DPS ults as Arctic, and an early pick on Devil Slayer.
Huge shatter.
Huge shatter.
4
gets
of them.
5.
What's 5? Big shatter by Dominator. But Chastin gets 3
Chastin
picks.
getting 3 there. Gonna use the Meteor Strike. Connor grabs the health
4.
bag. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this. Getting stunned. Connor does fall to the supports.
It's a late
Coven
stagger
will take
too.
back the point. Will they be able to hold this though?
I'm not sure that Dominator will be able to touch the point in time unless he's able to charge in.
A big
Shatter
shatter
Susie
from Quad
Seidel.
G.
Managing to touch. Both supports are down though. She did use Coalescence. Chat.
Coven's gonna
Coven.
take point one.
Score 1-0. Good practice.
They had the picks there toward the end though. Did Arctic, they just did not account for that Doomfist. He gets 3 and they take the point. Because they should have had more progress percentage. They should have won that team fight. They had the man advantage and everything. But when all is said and done, Coven do take the first point. Gonna be rocking with the same comp it looks like potentially. As I say that Chasten's switching over to the Reaper.
Still sticking with the triple support.
You're running almost a mirror matchup except for Raven Man being on the Tracer.
Nice boot by
Early
Dylan.
pick on the Susie.
Idle. Coven gets 2 picks, 3 picks. 4. That's gonna go to the Coven. Like we'll cap this point.
The objective is now
Connor does fall late though. Coven take first control. No ults yet online for either side though. Just need to find this left corridor. Charge comes in from XD Dom. Does manage to catch Banana Cream Soda. It's traded out though. Death Blossom
getting shut down by Devil Slayer.
huge shutdown. Pulse Bomb gets
Pulse Bomb,
llamas. Picks going in favor for Arctic.
Kyle is going to drop as well, and it looks like Arctic is going to take the point over.
Tactical crouching there by Ginja God.
Gotta love the tactical crouch.
They are nearing a good combo though. Or as I said, that they do have the big combo for Arctic. Do have the grab Blossom. An early pick on the Chasten, meaning potential reset. Doesn't say that they're still wanting to push this.
The grab comes out from Arctic.
Beat keeps everyone alive though from Llamas. Good beat, but unfortunately
You're
not
gonna
enough.
drop.
Fire Strike gets Chasten. And another solid hold.
Cheston now switches back to Doomfist.
Seems he's serving as more of a distraction. More of that backline assassin. Multiple ults being used on both sides. Pulse Bomb managing to catch out Trella even though we popped the rally. Grab only gets 1, but they do get a Lucio. Picks being traded out for the moment. It looks like Arctic is on top. And as I say that, more picks going in favor for the Coven. Be some late staggers. Quadski does fall.
They have not capped this yet. They won't see
They need to cap the point. Just Raymond Man on the Tracer and Gidge on the Lucio contesting.
Yeah.
And they're just flooding in as Arctic. They're going to be able to get it to 99%, I think.
Oh, they should have capped this when they had the chance. They almost denied that. Well, they're still getting numbers. They should be able to cap
Still
this now.
getting-
Oh,
That Blossom from
That
Devil
one
Slayer
does get
gets
one.
1.
Arctic is still contesting this.
Even investing beat here from Ginja God.
That was Dillamas, I believe. Yeah.
Or from Llamas.
Arctic's still contesting this. The Raven Man will finally go down. And the Coven
They got
will.
a lot.
That was a long contest by Arctic.
It's a long contest, and they managed to draw out a lot of ultimates.
And they got
There
to
will be
99%.
no support ults on the side of Coven.
They
Although
are
Trella
getting
is
close
nearing
to,
that rally.
Rally.
Both grabs coming out. One shatter from Exidom only gets one, but the boop on the
Boop
quad
on both
ski.
sides. Another boop by Dilamas on suicidal.
And the pick so far seemingly in favor for the Coven. It'll be a late stagger on the Connor as well.
Reset for Arctic.
You're looking at one, maybe two pushes
Oh, they used rally on that fight.
for Arctic. The only thing they have to really work with does the Coven is that grab is
Arctic
excuse
is
me,
now
that grab.
playing triple support with Raymond Man Soul DPS.
do have
Almost identical.
They're doing what they can to stay alive right now.
or shatter.
Meteor
comes
strike
with
coming in
managed
from
to-
Chaston is gonna get nobody. He's gonna get stunned right after coming out. Watsky picking off Zidal, and it looks like Coven is gonna take this map.
Picks
Coven
coming
takes
in.
map 3.
Team kill comes in. Coven will win. Not 3. It seems that the Coven are fairly solid when it comes to their control points.
That was a solid round.
And
for the
Llama's
Coven.
coming in with the new
Lucio
highlight
emote. I mean, highlight intro. But he's got 2 boops on this play. Oh wait, no, that was.
Oh, you got the boop kill on the Devil Slayer.
And then another
then
one
does
on
get the boop.
suicidal.
Yeah. Not a single, not a single card. That's interesting. Not a single card for Arctic.
Now that's a vote of confidence.
The second point there got very close there for the Coven, and Arctic nearly managing to take it, but Coven managed to bring it out, bring it back, and the potential start of a reverse sweep.
Rialto next map. Let's see if there's any subs from either side. No subs for the Coven. Waiting on Arctic. Oh yeah, I should switch sides for this one. Swap all. Okay, Coven. Alright, looks like both teams are ready to go. Map 4 underway.
Map
with
4. It's
Arctic leading
Early.
2-1.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match.
See, with Arctic leading 2-1 this map, do you guys expect any form of goats here? It's not a very goats dominant map per se, but I wouldn't put it past teams to run it here.
I think we might see it at one point from Arctic.
Ready for battle.
It looks like they will go bunker comp with Raymond on the Bastion.
That's
And
what I was
Connor on
thinking as
Barra.
well. It's another popular one.
So that they're going for those environmental kills.
Attackers incoming.
Could potentially be seeing a 4v4 here.
Barra is also on the side of Coven with Chaston. And they will stick with this triple support with Ryan and Zarya's tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Arctic holding up fairly aggressively.
Arctic pulling out a Bastion right at the start.
Gets two though.
Boot by Genji
And
got
they
on
get the boot.
Trella.
Late
Bastion
stagger
getting
onto
another
Chaston.
kill.
He's already nearing tank ult.
Chaston will now switch to the Reaper.
We're electing to run with that triple support. And
Another
another
boot by
boot
Genji
kill
on
on the
Kyle.
Kyle. Pin gets Raymond Man. And they don't have a Mercy on the defensive side. These picks are final.
3 coming in from the
They're
side
gonna
of
start
Coven
pushing with this now. Yep, they have the
We've
advantage.
got 4 and a potential late stagger here on the
Raymond
Devil
Man does
Slayer.
have tank configuration.
Devil Slayer does manage
Ninja
to
is
make it
still
out for
all the way
moment.
behind at the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing there. He needs to regroup with his team. And yeah, it looks like he's gonna do that right now.
Will made real.
Oh, that's going up on both sides.
Coming out.
Oh,
Shattered.
Lot of balls.
and that's gonna be
Awesome.
a team wipe. Yep.
They used 3 ultimates there. Actually, I'm not sure when
Yeah, I
Kyle
believe it was
switched off
3.
to. I don't remember when Kyle switched off to the Diva, but that was
Yeah, he did
a
make the
pretty big
switch.
investment there.
They do have 2 support ults coming up with Rally and Valkyrie.
Meanwhile, nearing all 6 ultimates, or all 5, excuse me, because Saddle did use Coalescence. Huge poke on the Trella, but Trella stays alive. Chaston does fall. Supercharger comes out early. Whole Hog just wrecking some havoc in the back line. Manages to push Quadsky off the map.
Yep.
Fortunately, nothing you can do there. And late staggers here on the both the
They're
supports
gonna stagger
and
the Diva
Kyle.
over here. Oh. Rally does go
Early
off
rally
Trella.
from Trella. They
Can't
do
wait for this
remember that
next
doesn't
fight.
last forever though. It only lasts 30 seconds now, so when they pop the rally early that way, they have to take advantage of it. And they have to push. And then gets the pick on the Trella. Devil Slayer, Riptire comes out, manages to catch out Llamas. And that'll be another reset. As I say that, it looks like the rest of Coven are still wanting to stay in this fight. They say that they just now decided to leave. But it'll be late staggers onto the rest of the team. Trella and Llamas wanting to back up. Just some late staggering coming in.
Remember man still has that ult. I don't think he has it used it once yet.
Nope, he has not used it at all. I'm not exactly sure what Chaston Assassin was doing there, but that's a very late stagger to their or very early kill. Coalescence comes in. Whole Hog gets stunned out. Shatter gets quite a few though. Lessons in return, supercharger even as well. Do get the pick on the Raymond man. Hexy Dom falls shortly after. Death Blossom gets one. Fairly large investment there from both teams. And it looks like for the moment, Coven will come out on top. Could potentially get the kill on the Genja God here though. Say that
Raymond gets hacked in the back by the umbrella.
Stuck.
There
Charge
goes
kill
Sebastian
on the
ult, man.
Suzy.
That was a Riptide. Riptide gets
Riptide
shut down by
shut down.
Foxy. Raymond does get chested. The play, but Foxy will retaliate. I believe Coven does have the numbers to play. Or nope, they're gonna retreat. Never mind. They're gonna use the Diva ult.
Diva
But
Bomb
gets
comes
nothing.
in. Doesn't manage to get anyone. Falcon popped in response. Huge pick on the Trella. The picks. Trades going in favor of Coven. Rez even coming in for Trella. Plotsky also. Kind of hold on and then
Yep,
just
they are
catch
gonna
Trella as
cap
well.
this point.
Even a very late Coalescence coming in from Banana Cream Soda.
Oh.
They do have they have a couple of ways that they could go about this, does the Coven. They could either EMP Bomb here or they could EMP Blossom. EMP Bomb is a very good combo.
EMP Bomb is probably one of the strongest combos right now.
Yeah.
They did use EMP, but no.
No
they
Diva
tried to
Bomb, and they
EMP.
used Blossom.
Yeah, they tried to use Blossom, but it got shut down.
Very interesting decision to go for that combo over the EMP Bomb. Blossom gets shot. Blossom gets. Say that. The hack goes
gets
on.
triple.
The hack goes on to Connor.
Kill.
And then managed to
Solid
get
play by Kyle.
3 with that Diva Bomb.
And I believe that's gonna do it for this. If they will cap this, yep.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
They had just under a minute, 58 seconds left on the clock on that point.
Excuse me. Just under 58 seconds as you mentioned, and we'll see if Arctic will be able to have a good push of their own, see if they can beat that time bank.
We see Chess on the Bastion now. Trella staying on the Sombra.
And that's actually not a bad combo, because if you're able to obviously get the hacks onto the right target, specifically the shield tank, or if you're able to get off a solid EMP while keeping your Bastion alive on the payload, or even just like it in general wherever they are, like you can just have the Bastion just spray and just delete everyone at that point because they'll have no abilities to do anything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like Bastion will be coming out for both sides with Connor and seemingly just trying to stay on the Widow for early picks potentially. They're running a triple DPS setup. See, Dominic Ressa does already fall very low. Devil Slayer falls, Raymond Man will fall. Connor over to the Diva. I'm not sure what happened to Kyle there. Shasta and Trella will both fall. Llamas and Quadski soon after. And Arctic just rolling forward. Aston already has that ultimate though. Quadski did swap to the Ryan though. Hat comes in on the Chastin and does fall. Good EMP. It's basically everyone on the point there.
Cease your resistance.
Supercharger comes in as well. And a very interesting use of tank mode there from Chastin. Could potentially sweeping off.
Arctic is going to take point one.
Chastin switches over to Hanzo. Almost onto the Mercy.
Allow me to repair the damage.
They have nearly 4 or 5 ults actually, excuse me, on the side of Arctic. They have EMP bomb here they could potentially use. Let's see what Arctic ends up deciding to do. EMP comes in. A little bit of a late bomb. Just managed to get one though. Will be a late stagger onto Llamas though.
We might potentially see EMP bomb on the side of Coven as well.
A potential late stagger on Trella. Both Sombras are out of the fight though. Kyle unfortunately in a very bad place. Don't know that he'll be able to get out alive.
Connor's chasing after him. Nope, he's gonna fall off the map to regroup.
Just late stagger after late stagger from Coven. They've yet to fully regroup. Just under 4.5 minutes.
There they go with the EMP bomb.
Diva bomb gets two.
Gets the main tech and the main healer.
Trella gonna fall. Devil Slayer gets picked right after.
You invest 2 ults there, but you desperately needed a team fight win. And that's exactly what they got.
The payload's not doing much
They
good
still have 3
sitting
ults.
there.
And Arctic has 4 for this next fight.
They're fairly close to all 6 ultimates though. Here in the full house, so we'll see what they tend to do here.
And Lamp is close again with Valkyrie.
Cease your resistance.
Oh, Trella did swap off over the Reaper. Flanking Shatter gets 3. Plotsky does fall though. Not a lot of follow-up damage. But a lot of people are low on the side of Arctic. And it looks like the flanking Shatter was just enough for the Reinhardt. And for the Coven to be able to take that team fight. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out for the moment. Arctic has 5 ultimates though. Could potentially use the EMP bomb here. Bomb comes in. EMP only manages to catch one. Kyle uses the Diva bomb just to remech. Unfortunately, it doesn't get remeched. Picks though going in favor of the attacking side. Coalescence comes out. Assassin using that ult from spawn. A lot of ults being used on both sides. Man gets both DPS with the tank mode. Supercharger comes out, and I don't know that anyone will be back in time to contest. And with just over a minute, Arctic full cap.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
We've now seen a Bastion from both sides. What do you guys think is going to happen on this defense? Is there going to be anything different, do you feel?
No. I honestly don't. Most payload maps typically tend to favor, depending on the team and the execution of it, obviously, but they tend to favor a team that can run that Bastion comp, or any kind of bunker comp. Because all you gotta do is set it up and just support it, keep it alive. So at this point it'll just be which Bastion is the supreme Bastion.
30 seconds.
It's me. 100%.
Trick question. It's actually me.
Oh, really? Mr.
Yeah.
Bootmaster?
Oh no, that's a C. I am by no means a bootmaster.
Where is this C? I swear. I don't know anybody's voice. That's my bad.
Right here. Oh, we're not seeing Bastion on the side of Coven. For attack.
Junkrat and
like
Hanzo. That's probably
Hanzo
one's to
and
break the shield,
Junkrat.
the other one's to snipe out the Bastion.
Ninja God looking for the early boop. A very
Charge.
interesting pin from Quadski. Does manage to stay alive though, and the pick's going in favor of Arctic.
30 seconds.
Coven needs to reset. They have one last push.
They do, but a couple of late staggers here could
Stop their
potentially
main
alter
support,
that.
and they're about to potentially lose their main tank. Yep.
Jazz
do,
goes down.
That's very late staggering there. Llama's unfortunately the last one. It's gonna get picked off potentially as well.
He's gonna try to contest this. But we'll get booped off by Ginja.
No one's gonna be able to contest, I don't think.
Nope.
No, Arctic holds.
And basically, you have an interesting situation here because they barely just managed to get it over the bridge. Meaning you're going to have to hold a very similar setup. Yeah, you're going to have to hold a very similar setup, or you're going to have to do an even more aggressive setup.
What? Guys, the payload's bugged.
Is it?
At least according to my screen right now, the payload's not where it's supposed to be.
Where's the payload at for you?
Not at that starting point. Okay, it just teleported back.
Oh no, that's not a bug. It does that after every round, because it waits
didn't know
until the timer. It waits until the timer starts and then it goes back.
Okay, see, I didn't know that because I don't spectate ever.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm still fairly new to spectating, but it took me a while to figure that out as well, because I was like, wait, what the heck? And then I spectated it and saw that it reset whenever the timer started again, so I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, the Coven are going to have to hold very aggressively here if they want to win this fight in this game. They are running Pharmacy, though. Meanwhile, Farah, excuse me, coming out for the offensive side as well. They get the early pick.
Passing
Early
gets
pick.
2.
Gets 3 actually. Devil Slayer falls off the map. Quick reset. They have under just a minute though. Very late stagger on the Genja God.
Aston is 50% to his ult. If he can build that up fast enough, that could be game changing.
Could be. They do have the D.Va now, the D.Va swap coming in, and the McCree as well to deal with the Pharah. They also have Connor who can hook the Pharah as well. An early pick on the Trella though.
Both tanks are just brawling on the payload right now. Dominator falls, Quatski falls.
The trades though going
Kyle
in
gets
favor
hooked.
of Arctic.
Honor gets another one. Justin
Barrage
with
comes
the
in,
barrage
but
does not. They are too far
unfortunately-
from the point.
Unfortunate. They were just barely off the point. And Arctic wins the series 3-1.
Of the game.
That was a good combo. Shadow and Death Blossom. Nice play by Chaston. And Quatski. So, what are the game
Now the
MVPs?
decision needs to be made. The MVP.
MVP from both sides.
Honestly, that's a tough one. I would probably go for the Coven. I would say probably Chaston.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Honestly, I'm thinking Chaston and Devil
Chaston.
Slayer.
This is Chaston
Devil
for the
Slayer or
Coven.
Raymond for me.
Yeah, I was even gonna throw in Exidom as well because he had quite a few really good shatters. I say, I think we can all agree maybe probably Chaston and then maybe Devil Slayer.
Yeah, I agree with Chaston for the Coven. That's for Arctic.
But yeah. Arctic is the hard one though, because everybody was just so.
Everyone
Sorry.
played really well.
Dominator, Devil Slayer, Raymond Man.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
even
tough
know.
one.
I legit don't even know who to pick. I'm having a hard time picking.
Same.
I was gonna say, how about we just go? Let's just go. I guess maybe Chaston and Devil Slayer then.
Alright, that's fine. And that will do it for today's game. I believe tomorrow we have 7 watch and training bots play. That I believe it should be the last game. Oh no, there should be another one. Let's check game times.
It's House and.
Oh yeah, House and the Forgotten on
Forgotten.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Those are the next 2 games for this week, and then week 6.